Hello, good evening. Twin Minds here. We have no game just yet because apparently this game likes to start up and just get you right into it. So we're gonna launch it, and then we're going to start experiencing it right away. I may need to adjust volumes once it gets going, but it does not give you a menu to start with. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Hello, Trix. Hello, Hiffenpock. Hello, the one. Hello, Sparkle. Shablam. Thank you for the sub again, Sparkle. I appreciate it. 24 months, that's 2 whole years. And then some. Thank you very much, Sparkle. So, the game we are playing tonight is Deliver Us the Moon. And I don't know if that's delivering the moon to us, or if that's delivering us to the moon. I feel like there's a piece of this puzzle missing. I'm not entirely sure. But apparently related to humanity going towards extinction and needing to save itself, which is fairly common in sci-fi. I've been meaning to play this one for a very long time. It's been on my to-do list for a long time, but never quite got to it. And then the sequel came out, and I figured I probably should just do that. So that came out last week, I think. And I meant to play this before that so I could play the other one on launch, but timing. I has none. So we're going to do it now. We're going to deliver us the moon. Let's go ahead and get started. Hello, Midnight. Welcome. How's everyone doing tonight, by the way? How y'all doing? And while you take your time considering how you're doing, we're just going to get started with the story. I know I need more mines up here. Recovering from a cold snap, yes. Physical sickness cold snap or temperature cold snap? Oh, lost power 3 times because of temperature cold snap. Yes, it's loud. We're gonna have to deal with it for the moment.
There was a time when resources seemed endless. But in 2030, the great energy crisis began. With hardly any resources left on our world, global powers created the World Space Agency to look beyond the Earth for answers. The answer was found in helium-3, a powerful isotope discovered in abundance on the Moon. With it, humanity could satisfy its energy demand for decades to come. And so, in 2032, mankind colonized the Moon. Spearheaded by the Lunar Council, the WSA constructed several permanent settlements to harvest and process helium-3. The resulting energy was transferred to Earth through a revolutionary energy network, the microwave power transmission,
Delivering
or
us
MPT.
the moon, indeed.
For a
Moon
time,
lasers.
all seemed well. Then, one fateful night in 2054, the lights went out. No energy. The MPT had gone offline, and communication with the lunar colonist was lost. Without earthly resources to launch a full-scale rescue mission to the Moon, the World Space Agency was shut down permanently in 2055. But a small group of former WSA colonists refused to accept humanity's bleak future. Determined to discover the colony's fate and to restore the MPT, they've been preparing their mission in an abandoned desert launch facility. Now, in 2059, they are ready to launch an astronaut to the Moon. What awaits is unknown and unforeseeable, but the mission is clear. Deliver us the Moon.
I understand now. Energy for decades. Yes, definitely short-sighted. Alright, do I get a menu yet? Can I turn down the volume? Hey, menu! Hooray! Okay. So let's turn it down a tad. Let's do that. Ooh, water heater pipe burst. Ick. Okay, let's see. Subtitles on, controls. Sensitivity's probably going to have to go down, but we'll see. Graphics. Resolution. Text block. I don't think text block is a valid resolution. It's fine though. Whatever. What does this button do? Oh, look at his little eye. Look at his little eye. Button. Oh, we can change his colors. Yes. Here. Get rid of your green. Let's do purple. Yeah, we'll make your eye a little bit less glowy, but very purple. There we go. What's this? Oh. We can make him white, we can make him black. I feel like white's probably useful. -7 without wind chill. Yeah, I don't think I actually know what we had for wind chill. I know we got down to -11 a couple nights ago. At some point. This week sucked. It was cold. I don't like it. I like the black more, but I feel like the black's gonna be hard to see. -13. Yeah, 'twas very unpleasant. Today, or rather now, it is currently 20. 20's nice. 20's acceptable. All right, let's deliver us the moon. And hope I turned down the volume enough.
Friends and family of the missing lunar colonists gather all around the world tonight in remembrance of the 2054 MPT blackout that resulted in a global power outage and the loss of contact with the lunar colony. The blackout caused global turmoil, which ultimately led to the closure of the World Space Agency 1 year later. In other news, the recent formation of the largest dust storm on record has prompted climatologists to readjust their forecast of the equatorial desert's growth rate. As a result of the new storm, the desert could soon cover 30% of the globe's landmass. Several governments have pledged support for refugees, despite reports of resource shortages. The dust storm is expected to hit residential zones between the northern 49th and 50th latitude lines by late afternoon, and pass over the World Space Agency's former MPT ground station in the Adirau Desert. Authorities have imposed a mandatory evacuation of the impacted areas.
World building.
For countries north of the equatorial desert, temperatures are expected to be a mild 46 degrees Celsius.
A mild 46 degrees Celsius. Okay.
September 16, 2059. Wishing you a safe and happy day.
Well, that was fun. All right, so we have Moonman Far Crossing. A brave astronaut ventures to the moon. His mission, to explore the lunar expanse and uncover its mysteries. While the road is desolate and the hardships many, he knows that he must persevere to save mankind. I feel like this is foreshadowing. Back. Okay. The walking is weird. Uh-oh. Radio's dead. Oh, God. Alright, what do we got here? Ground launch sequencer, orbital access arm, auxiliary power units, gaseous oxygen vent arm, sound suppression system, hydrogen burn-off, main engine ignition, main engine cutoff, stage separation, second stage ignition. Am I supposed to remember this? Because it is a launch sequence. I feel like I should remember this. You've done it 1,000 times before during our simulations. We know you can do this. Good luck. Signed, Claire. I have screenshotted. Whether or not I will have time to pull up said screenshot in time to launch the rocket correctly is a different matter, but we will see. Hello, Hiffenpunk. How you doing? Alright. Launch sequence. Yep. Okay.
Fortuna, are you there?
Hello? Hello, hi? Yes, hello? I am here. Am I supposed to say something? Zoom. Fossil fuel depletion worse than thought. WSA. Energy crisis unavoidable. Global energy resources will run out far sooner than previously predicted, according to a report released today by the World Space Agency. The dire assessment stems in part from new data collected by the organization that indicates the depletion of fossil fuels has accelerated at a faster rate than prior models have shown. The findings precede a planned United Nations Security Council hearing to address the energy crisis. The outcome of the study was terrifying, frankly, even for us. With our current burn rates, our ability to power the planet could be exhausted within the year, says Dr. F. Macera, a representative of the agency. Macera declined to say how the report might inform the scheduled UN deliberations. Okay. So that was
We're
in...
ready to start the mission. Do you copy?
Hang on, I'm reading! So that was in 2030. This is 2032. WSA takeoff. Mission to find new energy sources. The World Space Agency successfully launched a manned rocket destined for the moon this morning, marking the first launch since the Apollo missions ended 60 years ago. The Lunar Council, which was established in 2028 to oversee WSA operations, is expected to relocate to the moon in 2 years upon completion of the first stage of the planned colony. The agency intends to begin harvesting... Shush, Claire! The agency intends to begin harvesting the moon's resources for energy production within a decade. WSA officials are scheduled to release the update of the rocket status later today. MPT Online. Oh, this one we get to inspect. MPT Online transmits power from moon to Earth. The microwave power transmission generates power inside a fusion reactor and sends it wirelessly to receivers on Earth, fueled by helium-3 harvested on the moon. While the MPT took over a decade to complete, the energy signal traveled rapidly from the lunar colony to Earth. The World Space Agency believes the MPT can transmit enough energy from the colony's fusion reactor to supply approximately 20% of the Earth's population. That percentage is expected to rise quickly. In another decade, the MPT could power all of Earth, said Dr. Isaac Johansson, the agency's lead scientist. Earth will never be in the dark again. Dun dun dun. Is it working yet? Alright. Lunar colony disaster. Claire! Hold your horses. The world isn't going anywhere. Lunar colony disaster. Huygens cryosleep malfunction. The Huygens cryosleep experiment... Huygens? Whatever. Responsible for major disaster. Lunar colony is in a state of emergency after cryosleep generator malfunction. In the wake of a fatal error inside its cryosleep machinery, the Huygens, I'm pretty sure it's Huygens, facility has suffered severe damage. The death toll at the facility is still being tallied, and it is unclear when, if ever, the facility will be open again for research. The lunar base, which is vital to the WSA's scientific activities on the moon, has been evacuated until further notice. Witness accounts speak of an icy nightmare. The WSA has yet to comment on the exact amount of damage the facility has suffered, though preliminary reports maintain that the extremely low temperatures and built-up permafrost have made the facility nearly inaccessible. The malfunction set in motion a cascade of disasters, says Marie Gonzalez, head researcher on the cryosleep team and one of the few survivors. One critical error led to another. The consequences were devastating. Families left behind by the tragedy have urgently requested that the bodies be returned to Earth. Alright, so that's kind of a timeline so far. You've been listening to a metal song called I Can Only Count to 4 on repeat the whole shift. I'm fairly certain I've heard that one, actually. Huygens Research Facility to remain closed. WSA considers damage irreversible. The World Space Agency has officially announced that the Huygens Research Facility has suffered irreparable damage during the cryosleep malfunction in June 2048. The base, to which access has been strictly forbidden under WSA protocol, will now remain off-limits indefinitely. The long-awaited decision has elicited outcries from the scientific community, which considers the Huygens facility a key component for shaping humanity's future. Research conducted inside the lunar base explored the possibilities of cryosleep. Many had hoped it would yield the knowledge required to safely induce artificial hibernation necessary to prevent aging during long-distance space travel. Despite its importance, the WSA considers it unjustifiable to dedicate an expedition to recovering the Huygens facility. We have carefully weighed the risks, merits, and expenses of salvaging and repairing the Huygens research facility, says Colony Commander MacArthur. Time and again, the conclusion remains the same. It's not safe. I can only count to 4. WSA colony goes dark. Fears of meltdown in fusion reactor. An unexpected power outage at the World Space Agency's lunar colony has severed communications with the colonists and disrupted the MPT's energy transmissions to Earth. The abrupt blackout occurred at 2:07 a.m. GMT today, confounding WSA officials on Earth and prompting concerns that the lunar colony's fusion reactor may contain structural flaws. In a press conference this morning, the agency downplayed the worst-case scenarios but admitted that little is yet known about the incident. The blackout comes 13 years after the MPT was brought online in 2041. The Tombau power plant, where the MPT fusion reactor is stationed, was designed by WSA colonists to ensure safe and continuous power generation and transmission. Uninterrupted transmission has become increasingly important due to the scarce amounts of fossil fuels left on Earth and the world's resulting dependency on MPT. 1 year later, stop hoping for magic solutions. MPT disaster has proven its failure. The WSA was founded by our trusted governments with the promise to bring down the dawn of new space age, to break us free from the chains of fossil fuels and enable us to look onwards to the stars powered by helium-3 and the revolutionary MPT network. There have been few lies sold this beautifully, and we all fell for it, without even doubting it for a second. In retrospect, we shouldn't be surprised that the lunar colonists failed disastrously. But here we are now, a year later, in a world which has failed to learn the lessons from our mistakes. We've again made people pray for a magic solution, returning from the sky to save us all from inescapable doom. The MPT raised our hopes up high, making its inevitable fall even more painful. We must stop looking to the skies for our salvation and instead start looking here on Earth. The solution isn't out there in space, it's down here, and we have to do it with what we have, here and now. The world celebrates hope and mourns tragedy. Tribute to 90 years of space exploration and loved ones lost during the 54 blackout. Today, exactly 90 years ago, the world stood still while witnessing the first person in history to walk the surface of the moon. It was Neil Armstrong who took the legendary first step. This moment set the foundation for what we now know as the first space age. The accomplishments of every astronaut who set out to push the boundaries of our understanding of the universe and celebrated worldwide on Global Space Day. The celebrations include a moment of silence to commemorate WSA members who gave their lives for the development of humanity. Our thoughts go out to the families who lost loved ones during the lunar blackout of 54. The reasons for the blackout and what has happened to those on the moon remain a mystery. To this date, no initiative has found the resources to mount an investigative mission to the moon. So, thems was lots of words. They were nice words. I like the words. But still lots of words. Tombs from the Lost Lands. Alright, Claire. Okay, Claire. I get you. Button. I'm here, Claire.
Fortuna, are you there?
I'm working on it.
Ground control to Fortuna 1, this is Claire. Please confirm radio contact.
Yes, hi, hello, I am me. Confirm contact.
Radio contact confirmed. Make your way to the launch platform and prime the rocket for liftoff. We have to launch before the dust storm hits.
Wassa. The lots of words was me reading all of the articles. Claire was just adding more of them. Enter the Fezenkov research facility. Well, now we're in third person. Okay. Ooh.
Taurus 5. It took us 4 years to get her ready for launch. But you need to hurry. The dust storm will hit this area in a few hours. If we don't succeed now, the Fortuna mission will be over for good.
Oh, Fortuna. Alright, so we're going this way. I'm assuming. First of many courses. MPT Network Dish. Created by Isaac Johansson, the MPT transmitted power from the moon to the Earth through a network of satellite dishes. Since Isaac's disappearance during the 54 blackout, Claire Johansson has studied her father's work closely in preparation for the Fortuna mission. Alright, so we got collectibles, and I'm going to try really hard not to miss the collectibles. We are not on the moon yet. We are in the middle of a desert, likely an expanded desert, as the world has dried out, about to launch in a rocket to the moon. That rocket, right there. That rocket. That one. Alright, they're telling me how to run. Fezenkov launch site. We are apparently somewhere Russia-ish, give or take. And a desert dust storm in Russia is probably a bad sign. Sputnik Monument. The monument marks the entrance to the Fezenkov Cosmodrome. The facility was abandoned until the Fortuna team made it their base of operations after the blackout and began preparations for humanity's last mission to space. The sign reads, "To the stars." Alright. So is the Fezenkov Cosmodrome, is that where Sputnik was launched? Is this a thing that I'm not aware of? I'm awful at this Russian space agency. I don't have all that information. Woosa. Or is it Waza? Oh, nope. Zapping is bad. Right, looks like I'm climbing. Okay. Alright, my guess is the audio is still a little bit loud. So let me turn that down a bit. Alright. Button.
Good, I see you're on your way up to the facility. The control center is located on the top floor. There you can prime the rocket for launch.
On the way out. Oh.
It's been 5 years since we last received a microwave power transmission from the lunar colony. At first, no one believed it would be possible to transmit energy from the moon back to Earth. But the WSA proved the skeptics wrong. Just like you will, when you get the MPT back online.
Alright. Usa. Flashlight. Oh, hello. Virgo Mark III Wusa spacesuit. Damn. Alright, we gotta find the code. You know, couldn't they just tell me the code instead of making me look for the code? If power's out, use code 3548 for the door. Kazakhstan. Okay, that's where we're at. 3548. Button. Maintenance saves lives. Don't get pizzapped. Got it.
This building once functioned as part of the WSA, but it's been our home for many years now. I still can't believe you'll be leaving here for good soon. The desertification of this whole region won't take long after the storm passes through.
So this one storm in particular is going to result in the desertification of everything. Alright. Space Tech Magazine. Blackout 2054. What happened to the MPT? Life without MPT, a year after the blackout. In this edition, we invite world-renowned scientists to discuss what could have caused the MPT to remain offline, what might have happened to the lunar colonists, and how humanity should move forward. Oh. Button. Button. Okay. Ooh, solar arrays in space beaming power back to Earth? That's nice. Hopefully they can accomplish something like that. Objective MPT network. Determined to seek the truth about the 2054 blackout and restore the MPT connection, Maria Gonzalez has raised the Fortuna team from the ashes of the WSA. Since 2055, Maria's team has been secretly working on their mission. How to get it working again. Person, Moon, Earth. Isaac Johnson, MPT design. Moon hub, person. Oh, Pearson. Not person. Pearson, tether status. Tombaugh has reactor. Monorail. 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 Oh, I gotta find a little pin or a commemorative coin. Nice. All right. The malfunction. Maria's broken ASE unit. One of the few survivors of the 2048 Huygens cryosleep malfunction, Maria brought her damaged ASE unit back to Earth with her. She's been trying to repair her ASE in hopes of restoring holographic recordings captured by the device during her time at the Huygens research facility. Lovely. Dear Sarah, we met years ago on the Pearson space station. I was relieved from service after the Huygens cryosleep malfunction. Remember how we talked about my broken ASE? I'm looking for a way to extract its holographic data, and I'm hoping you could help me out. Ba Maria. Hi Maria. Yeah, I remember. The holographic data runs through a unique hardware component. I specialize more in software, so you should reach out to my colleague, Rolf Robertson, here at Pearson. He's an excellent mechanic. Well, that's good to know. I will never see them, I am sure. In memoriam, those lost during the Huygens malfunction of June 10th, 2048. Don't forget everyone we've lost that day. Indeed. Those articles we've already read. Good. And we have our memorial here. The UK is sending sailing ships to colonize space while sipping tea? That sounds more like them, yes. Ooh. Fluoxetine. Antidepressants. Alright. Okie dokie. Anything else worth reading in here? No. Alright, we're gonna run around looking for shiny things to read. Are you a shiny thing to read? No. Nothing else to read. Okay. This does not appear to be a functional ladder. Ah. It is an in-the-way ladder. I see. So, is there anywhere I need to put that ladder? I don't see a place where that ladder would be useful. I do not understand your reference. Okay, so control center that away. Hammer. I still do not understand your reference. I am apparently not cultured enough. Oh, it's party time. It's probably for the best. Okay. Evacuation notice. Please proceed outside the Fesnikov Cosmodrome facility between September 15th and 16th. Everyone in and around the facility must be ready outside the building at 500 hours at the rendezvous. Maria Gonzalez. I'm working on learning what my job is first before I can deliver the moon correctly. I'm working on it. Definitely not beer pong. Jordy, Daryl, Claire, Maria? Apparently Jordy is a good winner. Fortuna 1 is a go. Thank you, everyone. Hooray. Alright, so we have a weird little glowy thing here I need to deal with. Alright, weird little glowy thing. What you got?
Isolated 3 plausible causes for the MPT blackout. 1, the transmitter at Pearson Space Station.
Claire, there you are. Come on, we're celebrating in the other room. Everyone is looking for you.
I need to go over this one last time, Maria.
We've been over it before, multiple times. We're good. Come. It's time to join the party.
It won't take long. I'll be right there.
A true Johansson. Once he set his mind to something, I could never convince him either. You're just as stubborn as your father.
Probably the only thing we have in common. I just don't understand why he didn't restore the MPT connection. He invented the damn thing. And now it's just us. No one else is even trying. If we fail...
Remember what I told you. If it can be done, then we're going to do it. That's all we have to focus on. Go over your notes. Join us when you're ready.
All right. Causes of the blackout.
Okay, so she mutters to herself a bit. That's why I couldn't hear it. So she's just muttering to herself. Claire hammers down the final details as she goes over her mission preparation notes one last time. Okie dokie. So we have the mission is complete. I am assuming then that we're going to collect other things elsewhere. I don't remember getting this encrypted transmission, but maybe that was the thing I just walked through, perhaps? I don't know. Either way, Claire's office. We have things to look at. We have thruster blueprints. We have command module blueprints. We have launch vehicle blueprints. We have this doodad. The Taurus 5, Claire's rocket model. Recruited straight out of the university, Claire Johansson designed the Taurus 5 rocket for the Fortuna mission. Claire was eager to join the team to uncover the fates of her father and sister on the moon after the 2054 blackout. Alright. Supreme Court of the United Kingdom. The Supreme Court of the United Kingdom, Parliament Square, yada yada. Claire Johansson. Honorable Judge Richard Edge. Custody denied. Dear Mrs. Johansson, the court rules that the father, Isaac Johansson, has, as the next of kin...
The dust storm is approaching fast. Let's go.
I'm reading through your personal effects, Claire. Leave me alone. The court rules that the father, Isaac Johansson, as the next of kin, has been granted full custody over Kathy Christina Johansson after the mother, Elizabeth Johansson's untimely death. As her current guardian, you are ordained to ensure that Kathy is brought for safe passage to the moon to be reunited with her father. I see. That's a hell of a court order. Court order, custody. It doesn't matter if they live on the friggin' moon. You have to bring them there. So I feel like I missed something because I scanned this doodad and it gives me the second option. I'm really hoping I'm not going to just miss stuff because I like all the fluff. I like the fluff. It tells me things. I know, friggin' Claire. Alright, so here again is the launch sequence that I'm supposed to remember. I'm absolutely not going to remember, and I'm going to have to pull up my screenshot, I'm pretty sure. Oh, we do have chapter select. Okay, that might not be bad.
Good. You're in the control center. Get the rocket ready to launch as fast as possible.
No. No. Launch preparations. Initiate power reboot. I'm not entirely sure I'm supposed to push that button yet. It's probably the button I'm supposed to push. Because I'm pretty sure there's nothing else here. There's nothing else. Ooh, shiny buttons. Shiny. Shiny. Right. Alright, fine. I'll push the power reboot.
Calculating new storm ETA. Claire, we have a problem. The storm is approaching faster than expected. Way faster. Time's running out. Keep going, Fortuna. We've been working too long to give up now.
Okay. So, who am I? Who are we playing as? Because she's so far Claire has just kept referring to us as Fortuna. Until we learn that Fortuna was the mission. So, she's just kind of talking to us as a whole, like the whole mission. So who are we? Alright. Close both fuel valves, launch preparations. Close both fuel valves. Okay, so it looks like they're going to tell me the things I'm supposed to do in order. Hopefully. I'll push a button. Oh. It didn't work. Alright, good. Safety precautions in place so that some idiot can't turn the key when they're not supposed to. Perfect. Oh. What does this button do? Alright, great. We have a button. I'm assuming Fuel valves. Fuel valve. Good. Now we can go do the other one. I think now would be a great time for me to pull up that screenshot, so let's do that. This one. That is not a useful screenshot, and it is not the thing that I'm being asked to do right now. What? Ladder! I look away for 1 second and you collapse on me. But I... Okay, fine. So I go down here, which then lets me grab the stairs that I was asking about earlier. Perfect. I knew those stairs were going to come in handy at some point. Perfect. Alright, fuel valve is closed.
Okay, the hydrogen valves are closed. Head back inside the control center to prime the rocket for launch.
Alright, we are here. We are priming the rocket for launch. Next. Oh, I got a key first, and then we can hit next. Key. Nothing's exploded yet. This is good. Wonderful.
The rocket is primed. You have to launch now, before the dust storm destroys the rocket and everything we've worked for.
Oh, timers. Cool. Right. Warning, storm approaching. Okay, well, okay, fine. The storm is blowing me sideways. I like that effect. I'm running. Oh. It's all blowy. It's real blowy. Alright, dust storm, wait your turn. Wait your turn, I'm busy.
Get to the support tower to reach the rocket, quickly!
Shut up, Claire, I'm doing it. There's some nice cinematic shots in this. I like it. Yeah, stop blowing me. I didn't approve.
Online. We're nearly there. It's just like your training. You can do this. Initiate launch procedure.
Right. Oh, would you give me...
Launch sequencer started.
Cool. Alright. 2. Launch sequence. Ready to retract the orbital access arm. You.
Orbital access arm retracting. Be a little more careful.
Oh, okay. I gotta do it correctly.
Perfect, just like with practice.
Alright. 3. Oh god, they really did expect you to do a test on this thing.
Auxiliary power unit
Jesus.
booting up.
Good thing I pulled a screenshot. Alright, next is number 4.
gaseous oxygen vent arms safely in place. Sound suppression system engaged.
Alright. And then lever.
Hydrogen
Buttons.
burn-off system activated. Rocket boosters ready for ignition. Standing by for countdown. Rocket boosters ignition start. Engines ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, start, 1. We have liftoff!
Hooray! I have rocketed successfully. Now I still have main engine cutoff, stage separation, and second stage ignition I gotta do. So I gotta keep the screen shut up. I see nothing. I see absolutely nothing. Just dust. Main engine cutoff is that lever. Stage separation is here. Second stage is here. Oh,
The
hey.
rocket has entered the thermosphere. You're on your way, Fortuna 1.
Nice. We're all spaceward. A little bit bouncy. We good? Oh, pretty.
The view must have been breathtaking when the first astronauts made their way to the moon just 100 years ago. They knew an Earth full of life. All we know today is dust.
Does not look great.
If you can bring the MPT network back online, it could restore the hope humanity lost after the lunar colony fell. We could recover, rebuild, and most of all, start thinking about a future.
Yeah, like GTFO, because that place is
You'll need to
done.
find the MPT transmitter at the Pearson space station. From there, the power signal was relayed to Earth. This was the final link in the MPT network before the blackout. If there are answers to find, they're at Pearson. Claire, we need to head down to the shelter. These winds are getting bad. Understood. Fortuna 1, this storm is going to jam radio contact. You'll be on your own for a while. To reach the station, you must...
Great.
Once you're in the second stage of the law,
Yep.
deliver us the moon.
To reach the station, you must cut off. Perfect. Alright, launch the rocket. Complete the second stage of the launch sequence. Yes, start thinking about how do we make more profit in the future. We must eat the Earth entirely to make the most profit off of it. Alright, also, all that information was right here. But still handy to have my screenshot next to me. Alright, cut off main engine. Remember her. Okay. We have floating items in the cockpit. I'm pretty sure that's a bad thing. But it's fine. Alright, second stage. Dropped. Achievement unlocked. Fly me to the moon. Let me play among the stars. Deliver us the moon. That was a nice little intro sequence. I like that. Two-day delivery, please. Oh, okay. I'll get right on that. That is a big-ass antenna. Ah! It's a tethered orbital station. Got it. Okay, okay. Enter Pearson Space Station. Dock to the station. Dock to the station. Oh, am I gonna have to do this? Okay, so we got WSAD. Yep, okay. Oh, I've done plenty of orbital maneuvers. This will be fine. We're doing fine. Forward. Oh, this is giving me the KSP flashbacks of all those docking maneuvers I did. I freaking love doing the docking maneuvers in KSP. I never did docking in Elite Dangerous. I only ever did station landing at pads. And I enjoyed that. When I could remember how to do the controls.
Ground control to Fortuna 1. You must have reached Pearson Space Station by now. The storm has severely damaged our instruments, so we can't reach your location or receive any messages. But we can detect fluctuations in the MPT network. If you can hear this, when you reach the control center, try to find out what's wrong with the MPT connection so you can bring it back online. Good luck with that.
Well then, we have an objective. Alright, standard 3D space flight controls. This is fine. We were supposed to be glare free, but no, she found a way to get a message up here. Pearson Space Station, 5 years after the blackout. Oh, I can scan it. MPT transmitter. One of Isaac Johansson's greatest achievements, the MPT transmitter directed the energy signal sent from the moon to Earth from 2041 until the blackout in 2054. As construction continued and Isaac's responsibilities with the WSA grew, the distance between him and his family began to take its toll. So I did miss an item. At least assuming that they're coming in order, which is unfortunate. Oxygen depleting. Oxygen depleting. I have 3 minutes. Check the station's connection to the MPT network. Bring life support systems back online. I would love to, as soon as you tell me how to do that. Power. Central hub. Storage boxes. Okay. So power. Everything seems fine. Ah, okay, so I need that doodad. It looked like an important doodad. I wanted to grab it, but I couldn't figure out how to grab it. How do I grab the important doodad? Like that. I see. I just wasn't close enough. Can I have you? Thanks. Perfect. Okay. Space elevator offline. Central hub. Life support systems. Life support offline. Well, reboot. Not enough power to reboot life support. Well, balls. High voltage. I need 2 power doodads. So let's go find power doodads. Here's a power doodad. Alright, I am concerned that someone's food bars are all over the place, but, you know, no time to clean up. I do need more oxygen. Thankfully, there's some right here. Let me have another one, please. I would love another one, please. Thank you. Power. Where is power? Well, I can't do that. Oh, it's a box. Copernicus Moon Hub. Issued for space elevator drop. ASE parts. Oh, it's her parts. I would love to help you with that, but I can't. It's probably fine, right? Alright, so where do I get the last power doodad? It looks like it should be in here. So let's look again. We have no other lockers we can open. We have more oxygen in my pocket here. I'm not seeing it. Can I reboot now? Not enough power. So we do still need a second one. Oh, there might have been a second one in this locker. I didn't see this locker. Nope, that's oxygen. Okay, we'll take you. I see no more power. Oh, I see what we're doing. I see what we're doing. Gimme. I didn't realize that we had a thing here to power the door, so I can grab this one. Thank you. Thank you. Reboot. Ah, we can breathe again.
Backup power activated. Life support systems online. Oxygen levels
Wonderful.
rising.
Alright, access station power inside the control center in the Libra wing. Lovely. Okay, so no longer need oxygen. This place opened up. Good. We have an audio log. Okay. Anything else fun and interesting in here?
Expedition team, do you copy?
Copy, Control. We're all set. Ready for descent.
The MPT network is still down, so expect the lights to go out as you descend towards Copernicus.
Thanks for the heads up, Pearson.
Remember, Sarah, our oxygen here in the station is limited. After arriving, you'll have 40 minutes to find out what caused the blackout and bring our MPT network back online. If you're not back by then, we'll have to evacuate without you.
We hear you, Control. Rolf, you ready?
I am. And don't worry, Control. It's probably just a glitch. We'll be back before you know it.
Let's find out how they've been holding up down there. Alex, commence descent protocol.
All systems go. Descent in 3, 2, 1. Descent engaged. Godspeed.
Alright then. And that would be, I'm assuming, the descent down the shaft to the moon. since we are on a tethered orbital station, as depicted right here. Pearson Space Elevator. Improved the logistics of getting people and supplies to and from the moon. When the 2054 blackout occurred, station crew members Sarah Baker and Rolf Robertson were sent down to the elevator to investigate the blackout on the moon's surface. Due to the station's emergency protocol, their time was extremely limited. Well, alright then. Got it. Main hall, council living, council offices, maintenance, MPT control, crew quarters, vehicle bay, and monorail. Monorail. Alright, just browsing, seeing what else is around here. Alright, so we came from there. Sealed from the other side, under construction. Alright. So we can't go through here, and we can't go through there. So we do have to go through here, and there was another open door. Also, this is all inaccessible. Wonderful. Still working on delivering you the moon. I'm working on it. Alright, the Pixis is closed. I see. Not entirely sure why we'd need to do that, but your package has been delayed. Your package, one, the moon, has been delayed due to unforeseen circumstances. We will make sure to deliver your package as soon as it becomes available. Alright, so I'm not sure why we can close each of the cupola modules, but I'm sure it might be important at some point. The Libra module is the one they told me to go to. I'm just exploring. We have another viewport. Closed from the other side, and another viewport. Okay, that's it. Libra it is. Or is it Libra? Because it's spelled with a Y instead of an I. The space control, the three-dimensional control feels very smooth. It's a little bit loose, but it's not bad. Ooh, look at that shot. Look at that shot right there. That is a nice shot. I like that shot. Okay, so we are in the Libra module now. Sarah Baker's recording.
There you go, buddy. Almost there. We'll touch up your paint job later, don't worry.
Are you ready to go? We've almost got the elevator running again.
Yeah, just patching up Alex before we head down.
Are you bringing that thing along?
Of course. We'll need all the help we can get. Besides, you wouldn't have made it to that airlock if it hadn't been for him. This MPT blackout can't be just a glitch, Rolf. Everything is still dark down there. Last time there was an outage.
Everyone died.
Did you hear the message from Earth?
No. What did they say?
They can't even send ships up here anymore without the MPT. It's crazy, right? We're the only ones able to investigate the blackout.
Sarah, we need to get you guys down to the surface ASAP. We don't have much time.
Okay, let's go.
Indeed. Oh, we have another fancy moonshot. It's a nice view. It's really interesting being in a tethered orbital station, because you're literally on a giant stick over the planetary body. It's kind of disorienting, but also really neat. Alright, Sarah, what you got for me? You have a welding mask, I'm assuming. You have a lovely guitar. Oh, that's a cute little song. Nice little actual chord progressions. Alright, what do we got? Treasure under the sea of gold. They came from far, far away. And an unnamed book. Alright, what else we got here? We have a thing. I think these are parts for her robot doodad. Ah. Council member Laverde. The MPT is still offline. What's going on? Backup power is finally running up here at the station, and we're preparing the Pearson elevator to take us down to Copernicus Moon Hub to provide any assistance you might need to bring the MPT back online. We're coming. Please be safe. Interstellar, the final album, Journey Through Time. Alright. Yama Capital Protest Tour. Alright. Shiny. Ace Lobin. Danger, electrical shock risk. Do not tamper with hardware or drivers. Not is crossed off. Ace behavior update 2.0. Good. Make sure to keep that ace in line. That's a fancy little keyboard setup. I like it. All right, so that's Sarah's area. Can we check out Rolf's? We can. Oh, Rolf had a nice shot of the Earth. Look at that. What a view. Our beautiful blue pearl, 1969. 'Tis no longer a beautiful blue pearl. He definitely romanticized about past space travel. I mean, current space travel, because clearly he's up here. He's got a statue of the Hubble. He's got the Apollo landing. Moon Man First Contact. So I think this is the second chapter in this one, because we saw the first one on the Earth. The astronaut docks into a rundown space station on his way to the moon. In it, he discovers clues of an old friend. Convinced that they may still be alive on the moon, he doubles his efforts to reactivate the space elevator in a race against time. So this is fun, because each one of these is like a little capsule summary of what we're currently trying to do. And I approve of that method. I like it. I like it a lot. So far, I love this game. Like it's a nice little adventure exploration type game with a mystery to solve. Lots of world building, lots of fluff. Oh, hey, there we go. Reminder. They have changed the code again. New code is 2539. 2539. Someone remember that. Or, you know, the game can remember that for me, too. That is not helping. It's not helping. Cryosleep machinery. After the cryosleep generator in the Huygens research facility malfunctioned in 2048, Maria's search for answers led her to investigate what remained of the machine. Unable to determine the exact cause of the malfunction, she sent this fragment to Pearson Space Station mechanic Rolf Robertson for assessment. Great. Thanks, guys. You're real helping out. Dear Mr. Robertson, I'm one of the few survivors of the Huygens cryosleep malfunction. I've recently come across a fragment recovered from the cryogenerator and was hoping you could inspect it. Also, is there any way I can get my ace to project holographic data from that day? I want to find out what really happened at Huygens. Maria. Dear Mrs. Gonzalez, I've inspected the generator fragment you sent over, but I can't find anything conclusive. As for holographic data, it's unfortunately location-based. Holograms can only be projected where they occurred. If the Lunar Council ever clears access to Huygens again, I think the best thing to do is to bring your ace and check the holographic data that's there. Ah, interesting. Okay, so we're going to need a functional ace that has the recordings, which we lovingly left back on Earth. Cool, that's going to be helpful. A little bit interesting that the holographic technology can only play back at the location it was received. That's fascinating. Alright, so we've explored Sarah's place. We've explored Rolf's place. We do not have... Oh, we do. Right. Code. Right. 25 numbers. God, I'm bad at numbers. 2539. Anti-piracy protection. It just encourages physical piracy instead. Alright, so here we are, exploring more shiny things. More lovely moon. MPT network offline. Diagnose MPT. Diagnosing. Pearson Space Station MPT transmitter and receiver online. Connection to MPT network not established. Offline. Diagnose MPT network in Moon Hub. Contact Moon Base. Contacting Moon Hub. No connection with Moon Hub. Space elevator to Moon Hub offline. Additional energy required. Rotate station for additional power. Station rotation engine offline. Well, that's friggin' helpful. Well then. So we need to rotate the space station to get more power. But we can't rotate because we're missing power. Power rotation engine in Ares wing. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't sound familiar to me. Other than, like, geocaching stuff. Alright. Featured checklist, Sarah Baker. Ace remote control update, Ace human behavior update, robot arm software. Hologram playback, Astro tool, space elevator, weekly maintenance. Ask Rolf to answer Maria's message. Well, he did. So that was successful. Council member MacArthur. In the past few months, my team and I have encountered problems with construction material shipments. We were supposed to be finished with the Orion wing by now, but again we've missed our milestone due to shipments being repeatedly cancelled. When can we expect the Lunar Council to approve further shipments? By Sarah. Engineer Baker. The Lunar Council has decided to shift resource priorities around because of new construction on the moon. For the time being, I recommend you make do with what you have. We all do down here. Oh, William, you fun individual. MacArthur, new construction? Is the Huygens facility finally being repaired? It's about time that place opened up again. There's too much knowledge buried there since the cryosleep malfunction. Engineer Baker, suffice it to say that while construction project is classified, it does not concern Huygens. Access to the Huygens research facility remains restricted until further notice. I see. Well, Sarah's a little mad at him. I feel like this is possibly useful code, but also possibly not useful code. It also just kind of rolls off the end of the screen and you don't get a full bit of information about it. Okay, so never mind. Can't read partial code. Bunk. You know what? I've been flying this whole time and just kind of carefully avoiding objects. So I didn't even realize that we had actual bonking mechanics. We have bonking mechanics. Config file referencing other files. I mean, I saw some input commands. But yeah, I don't feel like analyzing that. And not only do I not feel like analyzing it, I also feel like I can't analyze it because I don't have the skill for that. Evacuation procedure. In case of an emergency, please pay attention to the following guidelines. All personnel assemble to orbital elevator for facility evacuation. Space station evac notice. Travel to Moon Hub. Full elevator lockdown. You have plus or minus 1 hour before departure. Please leave your possessions behind. Moon Hub evac notice. Travel to space station. Full elevator lockdown. You have an hour before departure. Please leave your possessions behind. Make sure to wear a spacesuit. Well, alright then. So we are exploring all of the things, because all of the things may be useful. And if it's not useful, we're at least getting fluff information about it. Space Tech Magazine. Reflections on the Huygens cryosleep malfunction. An interview with Dr. Rosa Laverde. In this edition, we interviewed WSA Lunar Council member Dr. Rosa Laverde about the cause of the 2048 Huygens cryosleep malfunction and how we can avoid this type of catastrophe in the future. Oh, it just gives you text in text form in case you're having a hard time reading it. So this looks like this is useful. But I can't interact with it, so it's probably not. Cup. Bunk. Alright. You've got nothing. You've got nothing. Well, you have a spacesuit. You have 2 spacesuits. Good thing this isn't a horror. There would be faces inside of those, and or jump scares where they reach out and grab me. Alright. Space station, robot arm control. Plasma cutter primed and ready to cut locks. Alright. I guess we're cutting locks. We're cutting locks. Oh, yeah, no, please, laser. Oh. I have a laser now. Oh, do I get a personal laser? Yes. I get a personal laser. Alright, what are you? Cut in emergency. Well, it's already open. Oh, cut in emergency. So we're going to have emergency oxygen supplies we can cut open. I see one right there. Cut in emergency. Well, I'm going to cut it anyway. Not an emergency at the moment, but I've cut it. Alright, so where are we going? What are we doing? That's my through. Okay. So this is the wing that's under maintenance still. Yeah, let me go grab that oxygen, because why not?
Ground control to Fortuna 1. We're still not reading anything from the MPT. Is everything under control up there?
Sure, everything's under control up here. Claire, you sent a single person up to the friggin' moon to solve a global energy crisis. Yes, everything is perfectly fine. What, you haven't finished yet? Yeah, Claire. Okay, let me grab you. Oh, it was an airlock. Okay.
Assembling section 3C now.
Copy that. Do you think we'll finish construction anytime soon?
Was the council claiming more supplies each week? I doubt it. I'm surprised we got this past MacArthur in the first place.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I'm getting strange readings here from the lunar surface. Are you seeing anything?
Just wrapping up.
Strange readings?
All the lights are shutting down.
Are you alright, Rolf? What just happened?
I can't see a thing. Everything is dark out here.
We lost power from the MPT. The whole station is down. Can you find your way back to the airlock?
Negative. I don't have a visual.
Right. I'm sending Alex to block the airlock doors. Do you see him?
I see his flashlight. Heading back to the airlock. What's going on? Everything on the surface is dark.
Rolf, not now. What's your ETA?
10 seconds.
Make it faster. Once the airlock seals, you'll be locked out. Alex is blocking the door for you, but he can't hold it much longer.
Uh-oh. Rolf, don't die. I don't even know you, but don't die. Alright, I might need light. I don't have an energy meter, so I guess I could keep light on. Bonk. Alright, so what do we got here? Never go out without Ace by your side. Copernicus Moon Hub Maintenance Wing has all the tools and experience required for your Ace demands. So these are like Ace hubs. Like Ace charging ports or something like that. Alright. Order request form. Destination Pearson Space Station. Request Orion Wing expansion. Order denied. Yeah, okay, that's not useful. Other than the denial. Alright, so what this way. I'm trying to remember to look up. Because we are in a 3D environment. But it's so hard to look up. So hard to remember to look up. Oh, can I have some food bars? Bunk. Orion wing plate. Though operational, the Pearson space station was never completed. Sarah and Rolf oversaw construction of the final wing until Lunar Council member MacArthur suspended shipments of materials such as this panel, diverting all resources to a classified project on the moon. Classified project on the moon. In between the cryosleep facility shutting down mysteriously, there was a classified project on the moon, and then lost power from the moon. I feel like that's all related. Bunk. That's a nice panel. It's a nice panel. Alright, Rolf, are you here? Are you alive? Did you get airlocked out? I mean, we might have an Elder God going on here. I don't know. They haven't told us. Oh, screwdriver. Hold up, hold up. Bunk. Damn it, missed. You gotta go. Alrighty, Haven Punk. Thanks for hanging out. Have yourself a good night. Day. Evening. Morning. Whichever it is. Enjoy your time. Alright, so I'm not going that way yet because that's going to get me killed. I'm tempted to find out what it does, but I'm not that tempted. So we're gonna zappy zap instead. Bunk. Alright. Hello, creepy floating mask. Ah, I see. I see. So, all that careful flying that I'm doing, I'm apparently going to have to keep doing that. Oh, is that a cut point? Bunk. What? What? Why do we have several miniature black holes in here? Or is it water? I'm gonna touch it. Water, I am assuming. Kind of phases through my skull. I'm leaning more towards miniature black holes. Alright, what else do we got in here? Nothing. Life support systems. Ah, we're gonna have a puzzle. Find a way to power the station rotation engine in the Ares wing. We're gonna have a wheel-based puzzle. Rotation engine 3. That looks to be a portal to another dimension, but I think it's meant to be like a grow box with like a leaf inside. But that is just a really weird effect. That is real weird. Alright. Alright, which direction am I even facing anymore? What happened? I am... There we go. Ah, yes. I'm sorry, plants. I need this power more than you do. See, now I'm just coming up here and destroying shit. Oh, the door closed on me. I can't test out the water laser situation. Okay, so I have to go up. And I have to go up. And I have to go down. So I can steal more power and kill more plants.
At 40%.
Yeah, I'm literally destroying our life support system for the purposes of turning the engine a little bit. All in the name of delivering us the moon. Ah, well, I'm not touching that one. I have to touch that one. I see. Alright, well, we're going in.
Life support energy supply at 20%.
Oh, great. I have to cut and dodge electricals. Okay.
Life support energy supply critical.
It's fine. There's only one person alive here anyway. Or so I'm led to believe. Okay.
Power fully redirected from life support to rotation engine. Access control center to activate engine. Life support failure.
I know. I did it. I caused that. After I spent all that time and effort trying to fix life support, I had to come in here and turn it off.
Life support shutting down. Oxygen reserves low.
Ah. And here we are. Alright. What am I doing? So that's Libra, where I came from. Or where I entered, and then over here, I think I came from Aries? Or did I come from Pixis? I don't know, I'm confused. Where do I go? What do I do? Do I go back into Libra? Hey, I might not be a person. I could be one of them AI robot doodads.
Life support offline. Oxygen reserves nearly exhausted.
Ah. Control center. I see. Activate rotation engine. Well, I fucked it up. I fucked it up. Oh, fucking whiff. Well. Ow. Bye. Have a nice trip. Alright. With that, I need to step away for just a moment. So we'll try that again and not fail this time. But BRB. And that is exactly why I have that BRB screen. So I'm back. And yes, we will now find out how the save load system works. And it looks like it works by critical checkpoints, which is great. So now we're going to explode. Let's not fail the QuickTime events this time. Oh, I see. I need to collect oxygen as we go. Oh, explosions. Ah, got it. So I'm single-handedly responsible for destroying a space station. This is good. Oh god, got stuck on a wall. Oh, there's several of them. Good, good. Rude. I needed those. Yeah, I caused some minor damage. They make it very tense. Oh, oh, great. Cool. Looks like we're going down. Going down. Right? That's a great scene. They have done some great cinematic work in this. I mean, at its heart, it's a railroady adventure game, but it's a damn well done one. Can I... Ding! I like the elevator ding noise as if I have just arrived. Go to the MPT Control Center. Retrieve an ACE unit to gain access to the MPT Control Center. So, next steps. Where are we at time-wise? Oh, we're doing good. This is supposedly a 6-hour adventure, give or take. So probably 2 streams. Probably. Can I have a door, please? Can I open? It is unreal. Very unreal to be launched into the moon. Copernicus Moon Hub, 5 years after the blackout. dares. Ace required. Can I crouch? Can I? Nope. Okay. So the biggest question so far is where the frack is everybody? Green space. Old inspectable. Replace. Old inspectable. Replace. And I don't even have a Y button I can push to confirm that. So that is why I'm playing this game, because Deliver Us Mars came out like last week. So I was planning on doing this before the release of Deliver Us Mars so that we could then do that on release, but timing and whatnot. So Big D, hello, hi, welcome. Do a little bit of stretch break while we read this. Okay. Front, Ace, the software behind your faithful companion. Written by Eric Range. Backside, Dear Sarah, I found this book and thought you might like it. Please accept it as a thank you for all the emotions you programmed into my Ace. May this book inspire you to program many more. With kind regards, Rosa Laverde. Almost done with Raft? Nice. Raft is a great game. Also,
Hello?
cheers.
Hello? It seems empty. Where is everyone?
I have no idea. I've never seen the base like this. Is Alex getting any heat signatures?
No, nothing. This can't be right. I'll go downstairs, see what I can find.
Sarah, we'll figure this one out. And thank you, both of you, for saving me when the blackout hit. I know
Expedition team, you must be at the surface by now. Remember, you only have 40 minutes down there.
Copy that, Pearson. Don't mention it, Rolf. Can you check out the control center and see what's wrong with the MPT?
Will do.
Keep your comms on. I'll update you when I find something.
So, they absolutely did not figure out what's wrong with this thing. Otherwise, we wouldn't be up here. Hello, kitty. Hello, kitty. Oh, he's a damp kitty. Let's undampen the kitty. Undampening the kitty. He gets his face all up in the water. He drinks with his paw, and when he's feeling particularly rambunctious, he sticks his whole damn face in there, gets it all over himself. Oh, you dork. Dork kitty. And then he comes yells at me because his face is wet. And then I have to dry him off, and then he goes away. Okay. So, 40 minutes. They had 40 minutes. I have a different number, I'm sure. Council, Private Quarters, Isaac Johansson. So this is our lead man, father of Claire. Kathy's place. Isaac was devastated when he learned of his wife's death in a dust storm on Earth in 2049. Unwilling to keep his daughter exposed to Earth's worsening conditions, he summoned them to join them on the moon. Claire refused out of concern over Kathy's health and looked after her sister until Isaac exerted his influence to gain legal guardianship over Kathy. Kathy was brought to the moon soon after. So we have a small child also on the moon, which is unfortunate. Your kitty does that too? Nice. More antidepressants. Must run in the family. I'm going to walk all over your bed, sir, because there's things to read. Priscilla Flowers, 5 lessons to make you a perfect parent. Well, at least he was trying. Alright, not actually all that much to gain from this place. Hello? Hello, hologram. Oh, this is an ACE Unit's hologram recording system. Okay, so we have to get over there at some point. I'm sure it's just going to wrap around. We now have William MacArthur's private headquarters. You know, the guy who's a dick. Oh, pretty. World Secret Service. This is to certify that Chief Operations Director W. MacArthur was honorably discharged from the World Secret Service for years of excellence, diligence, and distinguished service. Jeffrey D. Pennywhistle, WSS High Commander, and William MacArthur. Anything on the back? No. Yeah, it's definitely intended to be a recognizable drug. MacArthur, brief update. The evacuees from Tombaugh are settling in. MacArthur, the bedlam at Tombaugh can never happen again. I'll have no part in that. Isaac Johansson. Isaac, good, then we can begin soon. Time for them to make a decision. Remember that no leap forward has ever come without sacrifice, Isaac. Survival comes at a cost. Soon the events at Tombaugh will just be a faint memory. Time to leave this all behind. What are you up to, William MacArthur? What have you done? What have you caused, sir? I know it. His secret experiment facility or whatever caused everything. Rosa Laverde. And I don't know all that much about her. She's only been mentioned a couple times. Oh. WSA recruits top scientist to Lunar Council. In preparation of its impending mission to colonize the moon, the WSA has filled the ranks of the Lunar Council. Established to coordinate WSA efforts on the moon, 2 seats remained unfulfilled until top scientists Dr. Rosa Laverde and Dr. Isaac Johansson were awarded the position. Laverde and Johansson were chosen personally by William MacArthur, who has a lifelong history in overseeing complex international security missions across the globe and was recently appointed mission commander to the lunar expedition. As head of the Lunar Council, MacArthur has to lead the colony together with Laverde and Johansson. To many, the appointment of Dr. Laverde comes as no surprise. The respected scientist has spearheaded numerous cutting-edge research teams and is leading expert in the fields of fusion energy development and helium-3, the resource the WSA plans to harvest on the moon on a massive scale in order to fuel the MPT. Operating on the borders between architecture and technical design, Dr. Johansson is renowned for the eponymous Johansson settlements. The settlements, designed to withstand the harsh conditions of the equatorial desert, have given Johansson unique insight into construction in physically hostile environments. It is believed that their joint knowledge and experience will prove vital to the colonization of the moon and establishment of the MPT, the vast network meant to generate and transmit energy from the moon to the Earth. Oh, hello and good night, Big D. Hopefully, we were. Hello and good night. Appreciate you stopping by. I understand the tiredness all too well. Alright, what do we got here? Fusion energy equations. Tombaugh reactor, MPT, Pearson, Earth. Yep. Perfect. Objective, MPT, 100% Earth coverage. Fusion reactor, HE3, MPT, math. Got it. Ooh, bright light. Bright light, the sun. Bright light, the sun. Speech, Crossroads, Tombaugh, Earth, the best and brightest, the new age, outward. William MacArthur, Security and Transport Supervision, locked. Isaac Johansson, lead lunar engineer, MPT supervision. Locked. Ah. Rosa Laverde, lead lunar research division. Not locked. And we have the recording going on here. Okay. Alright. So she's overlooking down there for some reason. And these guys are standing over here for some reason. Not really enough information to go on, I don't think. But we've got an ace.
William, what the hell was that speech about?
Oh.
Our next chapter, Rosa. It's time. The ships will be ready soon.
You can't be serious. I don't know how you plan to fix this mess, but you'd better do it now.
That won't be necessary. Come with me.
You are serious. Will, have you lost your mind? We can't leave the colony behind like this, not during this blackout. Not with the MPT signal still offline. People on Earth depend on us.
Don't concern yourself with them. Those days are over. We have to start the long journey ahead. That was the agreement.
The ships were supposed to be our last resort. We didn't give up the first time, and we're not giving up now. When the network is back online, we can provide Earth with power again. We're close, William.
No, we're not. We're not close at all. If you still think we can power the entirety of Earth with the MPT, you're more delusional than I thought. We have one last hope, and it's outward. Now get ready, because we're going.
I'm not leaving, Will. Not like this.
I'm not asking. Get her on the ship.
What?
Interesting.
Is this really?
Well then. Rude. Hardware malfunction detected. Maintenance required. Also, the one. Thank you very much for the gift. And it reads, Mr. Twin Minds, you appear to have an error in your library. You have Deliver Us the Moon, but are missing Deliver Us Mars. For after you finish that, we at the One Within Zero Inc. couldn't have to, so we rectified it. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you. I was planning on buying that as soon as I'm done with this, so thank you. Kitty thanks you too. Kitty. Okie dokie. So, there was an issue. And you know what? I have the thing now. This is my ball. Oh, he's got my purple and everything. This is my ball. Alright, I'm carrying the robo ball somewhere until I can get him fixed. What do we got here? Damage diagnostic, Tomball fusion reactor, restricted information, redacted, 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 redacted. Okay. So she was forcefully taken against her will to Outward. Whatever Outward happens to be. And MacArthur and his flunky, probably Isaac, maybe Isaac, not really sure, but MacArthur is definitely the one spearheading the situation. He set up secret facilities, set up secret building supplies, and insisted on building whatever the thing was that probably broke the reactor in the first place. And he's a jerk like that. So now I gotta take this ball and get it repaired. Unless I just have to carry ball with me everywhere. Am I carrying ball with me everywhere? Alright, so we have maintenance. Ball. Broken ball. Got it. Can't use ball. So we're going back to maintenance. Where I shall maintain my ball. Balls. See, ball? Look out there. You could be like that one day when you grow big and strong. But for right now, we gotta get you patched up. There's also something over here. What's over here? New tech personnel arriving soon. Names. Okie dokie. Possibly names to like a Kickstarter list or something like that. Hard to say for sure. Alright. Place Ace in repair dock.
Initiating AZ maintenance protocol. Running AZ hardware diagnostic. AZ connection to Moon Hub facility network. Failed. AZ network access port status. Defective. Component replacement is advised.
Alright. Replace network component. Remove ACE cover lid. Place network parts on table. Place network component. Put ACE cover lid back. Alright. I have taken off the cover. I need components. I have one component I just picked up from that table. It did kind of look like a roll of duct tape, yeah. Alright, I don't know how to place the things on the table, but I probably just need to collect the parts first. Like part number 2. Collect. Read. One of the 3 components. Yoink. And this is a different spot. Ace, keeping memories safe. How to play back your recorded memories. Return to the location of recording. Activate any authorized Ace unit. Watch your memory come to life. Aha! Another thingy. We got the thingy. Alright, let's do some more explore to see if there's anything else to... Ooh. Shiny things.
AZ required.
Growth chart. When Kathy Johansson was brought to the moon, Dr. Rosa Laverde was immediately taken with the girl's vivid imagination. Determined to limit the impairing effects of the moon's low gravity on her new friend's physique, Rosa closely monitored Kathy's health and growth rate. Despite Rosa's good care, Kathy's health deteriorated rapidly during her stay on the moon. Oh. Oh no. So we still missed the first one. I have no idea where that would be. I thought we were exploring really well. I know, shiny moon diamonds. Oh, oh, okay, that's fine. Sure, we'll just keep them all open. Alright, parts on the table. Put the parts in the doodad. Oh. How am I supposed to know what this is supposed to do? Oh. Right. Got it. Alright, Ace.
AZ network access port replacement successful.
Your thingy's been reassembled.
Moon Hub facility network established. Proceeding with AZ hardware diagnostic. AZ thruster status defective.
Ah.
Full thruster replacement is advised.
Turn Ace and remove wing. Wing removed. Place thruster parts on table. Replace thruster. Alright, well, I think we know where some thruster parts were. What are you? Laser. Alright, now I'm just breaking shit for the sake of breaking shit. Thruster parts. Are you thruster parts? You are not thruster parts. Well, I was wrong. I thought those would be the parts that we needed. Thruster parts. So far we have several broken aces. Ah, this place got opened up. Okay. What was this? This looks expensive. Oh, I can't laser it. Okay. Thruster parts. A cluster of thruster parts. Cluster thruster. Thruster cluster. Alright. Let's go slap those things back down on here. Cluster thruster. Alright. Replace thruster. Now I gotta figure out what I'm doing with these things. Alright, back. Part. Interesting. Can I can't pick a different place to put it. Okay. So you need this piece, I think. Hole. Got it. Okay. Then you. No? Then that would be this piece. Nope. This piece. This piece. Then this piece. Then this piece. Then this piece. Fascinating. Fascinating.
ASD thruster replacement successful. Initiate reboot to complete maintenance protocol.
Reboot. That's a violent reboot process.
Warning. Power generator overload. Local lockdown in effect.
Oops. Didn't do it. When you said boom, you were not wrong. Alright, Ace. Are you awake, little buddy? Hi, welcome. Oh, it's got little purple thrusters too. Hi, hello, welcome. He's like, don't touch. Now you may touch. Bunk. Bunk. Alright. Okay, okay, okay. Nice. Oh, flashlight off, please. Until I need you. Okay, so we have destroyed the place. But we can't go back in and poke at it, so that reactor is dead. Cool. Was there something back here? This glowy thing? No. Howdy, friendly soul. How you doing?
Warning. Power generator overload. Local lockdown.
Imagine just turning people off when you don't need them. Ah, I see. All right, come here, little magical ball. We're going for a ride in the air duct. And bunk. Oh. Oh, it's open. Okay. Okay, so we are fixing the thing? Fixing the thing. I am doing peachy keen tonight. My multitasking skills are legendary tonight, or this weekend. Accomplished things, like several things. It's amazing. I don't typically accomplish things, so I'm feeling very accomplished. Hello, Ace. Now, show me what happened.
Claire. This is Isaac. Hi.
Hi.
I'm not sure if this message will ever reach you. I don't think it will. But I'm trying anyway. We haven't spoken since the argument about Kathy. I want you to know that she's safe and well.
Lies.
This message will be the last you'll ever get from me, or from anyone else up here. It's probably something you'll never understand. Hell, I barely do. If someone ever finds out what happened here, know that I did it for her. For your sister. To give her a chance.
It's always, I did it for her.
But you'll do great. You'll do great things. Take care. And, I love you. I wish I'd said that more often. Back when you still called me Dad. Goodbye, Claire.
Well then. You've been grinding in RuneScape? Nice. So that's the father's plight. We still missed the first one, which is sad. Mission. Go to use Ace to reset the generator and leave maintenance. Okay, so reset. Generator has been reset. We need to leave maintenance now. Oh, that's just straight up broken. Okay. Well then, we're going a different way. Meow. Well, hello, kitty. How are you? Where are we leaving maintenance through? We have it down. We have it down here. Okay. Ace, do your thing, please. Good job. Stick your little face in there. Perfect.
Still no trace. This just doesn't feel right. Alex, scan for data history. There's a recording. Rolf, come in. I think I've got something. I found a recording from the 23rd.
That's what, 2 days ago? Are you sure?
Yeah. Can you see it from up there?
I think so. Go ahead.
Alex, project hologram from September 23rd, 2054. This isn't just the Moon Up crew. There's too many of them. These are Tombo evacuees.
How do you know?
These names weren't here before. There's still dust on the stone.
On the monument, you mean?
Yeah. Victims of the Tombo evacuation. The date is the day of the blackout. Something big must have happened over at Tombo.
Pearson coming in for expedition team. Sarah, Rolf, anything on the state of the MPT?
The entire network is down, and I've had no luck with bringing it back online so far.
Make it quick. If things don't work out with the network, head back up here, whether the MPT is online or not. You have 20 minutes left to make it in time for evac.
Copy that, Control. Rolf, I'll check out the living quarters and then head back to the elevator.
Well then, something's up with the Tombo evacuees. And yes, the picture of mommy being an angel is pretty messed up, but it's how kids interpret things sometimes. And oh no, grinding for an item for a week. Ick. I could never have that patience. Okay, I used to have that patience back when I played WoW. Alright, so where are we going? Go to the MPT Control Center. Drop rate is 0.04%. Oh, yeah, no thank you. That is not for me. Button.
Copernicus Moon, where the Lunar Council and the pioneering astronauts constructed the first sustainable outpost on the moon. Seasoned explorers and aspiring colonists alike gather on this historical site. It is amongst them that you will find your place in protecting a prosperous future for all. It is here that greatness dawns.
Alright then. We have more buttons.
The microwave power transmission is a technological model that provides both Earth and the lunar colony with power. Energy from the Tombo reactor is relayed across the frontier through Copernicus Moon Hub and Pearson Station. As the transmission is received by the vast array of 42 MPT ground stations along Earth's equator, it is distributed with equality and fairness to bring light to our families back home. We provide the new flame for everyone.
Well, that's grand ideas and all. This one's broken.
Home to the state-of-the-art fusion reactor, the Tombo facility is the heart of humanity's mining operations on the moon. Helium-3 drawn from the harvest provides for the ever-growing expansion of our colony and lights the surface of both moon and Earth. Under Councilman Johansson's trusted leadership, our harvests have been bountiful and our MPT signals steady. Through labor, we grow. All of us.
Until you stop, then you explode.
Spanning a distance of over 400 kilometers to connect to the moon's surface, the Pearson Space Elevator is by far the tallest structure in human history. Safe, secure, and comfortable, the station connects moon and man. The monumental and ambitious construction was completed in 2041, when the station was crowned with the MPT transmitter. With it, the MPT network was finally complete. Pearson Space Station, our stairway to the stars.
Indeed. So, I listened to all of the things, and they just reset. I was kind of hoping for some sort of achievement for paying attention to all of their information, but alas.
Maintenance offline.
I see. Where was I going again? I was going to... So we got maintenance bay, we got vehicle bay, 1 and 2. And then we got crew quarters. So not here. Actually, I don't know where to put it. I'm kind of tired of carrying it. Here, have that.
Crew quarters online.
MPT network offline. MPT pillars 1 and 2 not aligned to Copernicus moon hub. Station power very low. Manually realign MPT pillars on moon surface. So, vehicle bay. Power. Okay. So, I don't have... Oh, I do have vehicle. Okay, got it. Now I know what I need to power. Wait. You don't need the item right now when it's at 0.04% drop rate. And it's going to be harder later on when you might need it? That's... No. 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 Alright, so apparently I need 2 power thingies to do the vehicle bay. So let's go find another power thingy. I might need to go into the crew quarters to get a power thingy, but let's go run around here. See if we can find one. Oh, we got paper. Farewell, dear friend. We joined the WSA to give our families hope. We came to the moon to save our Earth, in spite of the odds. Looks like Lady Luck has finally abandoned you. No fire burned brighter than yours. No heart was more determined. No mind more focused. No presence more inspiring. My hands tremble when I think back of what happened at Tombaugh when... bad things happened. Huygens Memorial Stone. In 2048, 6 years before the blackout, the experimental cryosleep generator malfunctioned inside the Huygens Research Facility. Only 3 people survived: Maria Gonzalez, Dr. Rosa Laverde, and Edgar Davis. For their bravery in the face of a disaster, they were awarded a symbolic coin, of which one seems to be missing. Yeah, I haven't heard of Edgar Davis up until this point, so is he missing? Or are the coins from one of the other 2s missing? Inspect. Huygens Research Facility. Oh, right. So this is Huygens Memorial. This is the coin that we found on Earth that I think Maria took with her. Because I think Maria was back on Earth. So that's where one of the coins is missing. Got it. Understood. Alright, so we have Memorial, Sun, yes, that does sound accurate. The power transmits from the space station at the top of the space elevator that I broke. Yes, that is correct. So, I appear to not be capable of delivering the moon anymore, which is unfortunate. I don't see anything else around these parts. But as you so kindly pointed out, I didn't break all of it. I only broke part of it. Alright, so we're going to take this. It tells me to power the vehicle bay.
Offline.
But we don't have the power for the vehicle bay, so we're going to go in the crew quarters and see what we can find.
Online.
Could you not try to shoot me, please? I'd appreciate it if you didn't. I'm scanning a chair. A stray chair. Although WSA protocol strictly forbids physical conflict on the moon, MacArthur overloaded ACE units. MacArthur overloaded ACE units' safety limiters for crowd control. Many expressed concerns over their dangerous voltage. When facing an overloaded drone, most would rather flee than fight. No. I'm going to run. Uh-oh. all of the doors just slammed shut, and I heard an angry robot warbling behind me. Hi, yes, hello, robot. Hi, yes, hello. How are you?
Come in, Rolf. I'm at the quarters. Do you read me?
Copy that, Sarah. I hear you. Anything interesting?
Everything's deserted, so nothing new here.
Sarah, Rolf, this is Pearson Control. Our time's running out. Take the elevator back up here to make it in time for evacuation. You've got 2 minutes.
Negative, Control. MPT network is still offline.
Leave it. We have to go. Head to the elevator now. I'm not putting anyone at risk.
Understood. Wrapping up now. Sarah, you heard Control. Are you almost here? Sarah, come in. Everything okay?
Sarah?
Come in.
Rolf, get over here quickly. An AZ unit just activated, but something's not right. The doors are locked behind me.
What do you mean? We've got to go.
I'm serious, Rolf. Get over here. I can't get out.
30 seconds or you're too late for evac. Head to the elevator
Negative,
now.
Control. Engineer Baker requires immediate assistance. We need more time.
Evacuation procedure cannot be delayed.
Negative.
I'm calling up the elevator now.
Negative, Control. Control.
No, guys! There's still time! I just need some help! Rolf, are you still there?
Uh-oh. So, we thought Rolf was dead earlier, but apparently Sarah's the first one to bite the dust. That's unfortunate. Alright, so I need to gain access to here. I need a code. So we need to start looking for a code. A door opened. Alright. Okay. Okay. There's nothing in here that I can tell. Aha. In emergencies, use Moon Hub's construction year to enter the office. Do not share. Ah. 2032. Which happens to be plastered all over the damn place. 2032. Alright, we're going to check to see if there's any more open doors. Good art. A little bit phallic, but good art. Power, pioneer, or dictator? I missed it by that much. Alright. Another door. We're just exploring at this point. Ah, Moonman, the bridge. The astronaut descends to the moon and finds it is deserted. As he investigates the facility and unravels the reasons for its abandonment, he soon learns that he has no choice but to enlist the aid of an artificial intelligence with unknown intentions. As we continue to learn about our story through the power of comic books. Alright, so those doors, so let's go down. They had a nice gig going here. They had a pool table, and they had vending machines, and they had like a little slumber party area over here. Alright. That art was pretty great. Look at that lovely little slumber party over here. Although this is probably the evacuees' living quarters. They had to rely on VHS and look at it in reverse, or look at it in what did they do? Rewind, fast forward, whatever they did. They did the fourth wall version. The Tombaugh facility was evacuated under obscure pretenses around the same time as the MPT went offline. Whatever transpired in Tombaugh, these quarters provided ample room for temporary shelter under MacArthur's watchful eye. So I did miss a thing. I don't know what the thing is that I missed, but I missed it. See if we can unmiss it. More More living quarters spaces. Sir, we've received another formal request from Sarah Baker, the lead engineer working at Pearson Space Station. She keeps asking about the canceled shipments for the Orion Wing. I worry that she might suspect something. How should we proceed? Stephen Miller, transport. Miller, she emailed me too. Cease all communication with her. Outward cannot be compromised. I'll handle her. You know what, MacArthur? I don't like your kind, sir. I don't like your dictatorial methods. I don't like your sneaking. I don't like the fact that you probably got a whole bunch of people killed. And, you know, depowered the entire Earth. You know, I don't like that. I'm not a fan. Alright, so we're good. So 2032. Let's go in. $20.32. Now, I'm going to have to duck and dodge and dive because this little dude is going to try to murder me. I might let him murder me just to see what happens, but he's going to try to murder me. Hi, hello. Ow. Ow. Rude. Mean. Ow. Okay, I'm a little curious. Ow. Ow. Blah. Blah. He attacked. Shocking. I'm shocked. I was testing. I wanted to see what it looked like. Alright, you. Ha, you can't get me. I'm taking your power. Because you're a jerk. This is mine now. Achievement, not a scratch. You say so, but I did indeed get scratched. Alright, so now we take this doodad. And we put this doodad into this receptacle. We take this doodad and put it into this doodad receptacle.
Vehicle bay online.
And then we push the button. I suspect I didn't need to push the button because it's powered and thus just open. Vehicle bay. Monorail. Outpost 1, Reinhold Tombow. Okay. And that's to Huygens. Alright. Moon! Yes, Ace. This ball is also called Ace. Although I think Sarah pronounced it Aze because it's an S instead of a C. But we're calling it Ace. Okay, I can enter the vehicle. This is good. We're going to take a look at other things before I enter the vehicle. Pull. 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 Unpull. Pull. Pull. Perfect. Pull. It's a pull. It's just a very, very quick, forceful pull. Alright, so you're missing legs. Pull. Let's see if we can go to any of these stations. We have a monorail. It does not appear to be accessible. And we have another monorail that does not appear to have a thing. This monorail ain't got no mono. Well, alright then. Traffic cones, policewoman's hat. Nope, I do not understand. Yes, it does not have a mono, therefore it has not been kissing other rails. That is correct. Alright, so you're the only functional one. Button. Button. Headlights. Good. It's fine. I just need to actually line myself up correctly. Let me out. Alright. Onward to the moon. I like how the ball's sitting on top like a friggin' R2-D2. Copernicus Crater, 2059, 5 years after the blackout. So we're going over there. Whee! Warning, no oxygen. Whee! I did make it to the moon, that is correct. Not only did I make it to the moon, but I made it to the moon's surface, which is even better. How's it going, kinder? What am I doing, by the way? Right, realigning pillars, right. Forgot about that. Ooh, box. I'll get you in a moment. Let's see. Laddery climb. I got the multi-resolution perk tonight? What happened? Did I miss a thing? Cut in emergency. I have cut because 'tis an emergency. I cannot cut. There we go. Alright, we'll grab you in a sec. Ah, we'll grab you now. Well, no, we'll leave it for the trip down, I'm sure. Sure it'll be necessary. Yeah, the timer on the O2 on the back is a nice touch. Ooh. What I do? What am I doing? Ah, I see. What am I connecting to? I'm connecting to you. Moon lasers. Perfect. Yeah, no use to the character himself. This is purely for the fourth wall breaking player character. It's a Dead Space UI? See, I've never played Dead Space. I am well aware that it is a very influential game, that a lot of people took cues from it in the future. I would love to play it because of the space part, not so fond of the dead part. So I've been very hesitant to play it. Oh, Heavenly Bodies? Oh god. I don't like rage games. I don't like games that are so damn frustrating to control. Ah, health bar on the spine. Nice. That's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. Alright, we go in. We do the same alignment. They might give us a different mini game. Because they have liked doing different mini games in this so far. Ah, like now. We need to actually use Ace to unlock the doodad. Alright, good, good. Now, whether or not it's the same alignment process? Probably. We'll see. I like that after I did the alignment process, I didn't need to go through the pain of going back down the tower. Yeah, just stick your thingy in. It'll be fine. Alright, we run. We jog. We lope. We lope up the stairs. Oh, yeah, other minigames. Got it. Understood. I have not seen Moon. I believe you've told me about Moon before, but I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. Who designed it this way? Why are there jets of fire? Alright, you are this away. Do I need to connect to you? No. It feels odd that there's a marker there for that, but that's okay. We're going to laser this thing. Station power online. Hooray, Midnight! Glad you got that figured out.
We saw what happened at Pearson. I thought you were... But just now, we detected activity in the MPT network. We haven't seen that in years. It seems to have been a local power transmission, isolated from the power source at the Tombow facility. Something must be wrong at the reactor there. Tombow isn't close, though. Traveling by foot would be suicide. Perhaps you can find another means of transportation inside Moon Hub.
I hope I copy as well. So we're going by monorail to Tombow facility to fix the reactor. Why does the beam not stay on? My theory is that it's a video game and it needs to be pretty. And that laser is a targeting laser. Because otherwise it's just microwaves. And microwaves don't have a visible beam. So my guess is that there really wouldn't ever be a visible beam when transmitting power. I know, right, Midnight? Doing that alone? Ugh. I did not enjoy doing that alone. Alright, we're gonna park it. Ow. We're gonna brake it. We're gonna park it. Next person, unfortunately, is gonna have to back out, but it's fine. Okay. MPT network status. Reset power in Moon Hub. No, Kinder. We were sent specifically to fix existing problems with the mining facility, or the generator facilities. They've already been mining the chemicals, they've already been generating power. And yes, if that is a reference to something, then I would not get it. Ding ding. Ding. Lovely. Alright, so first thing I see is the thing.
Today we find ourselves at a crossroads. The catastrophic events that have unfolded at the Tombow facility have opened our eyes to a truth that cannot be denied. We have lost friends, colleagues. Our fellow colonists gave their life for a hopeless cause, for a dying planet that we can never sustain. We used to call it home, our pale blue dot. But the Earth we know today is a withered husk, a shadow of its former self. The MPT chained us to a barren rock. But no more. All of you gathered here are survivors. You're here because you're mankind's strongest, the smartest, the brightest. Together, we will dare to lead and risk greatness Start a new age of discovery. Like our ancestors, that fateful moment, they first set out to explore new worlds. We can turn back and confine ourselves to a dying planet. Or we can look outward. Now is the time to act. Make your decision and make it now. A new beginning dawns for humanity, and it dawns today.
Make your decision to make it now would be a great time for a sniper bullet. Just saying. Dictators need to stop dictating. Alright. The Great Leap Forward. In a speech held before the lunar colonists, William MacArthur pays his respect to casualties of a recent, unreported catastrophe at the Tombaugh facility. It denounces the unrealistic expectancies of the WSA and offers an alternate route to a prosperous future for humanity. Outward. Recorded 23 September 2054, 0 minutes before the blackout. Ah, he didn't say I have a dream. Oh, then he's not going to get shot. Okay. And yes, Kinder, now that you mention it, I do remember you mentioning the Moon movie and to not look anything up about it beforehand. I think it's on my to-do list. Is it? I gotta check quick. Is it downloaded? Or was I able to find it? I was able to find it. I have it. Kinder, if you could so kindly put something in Discord to remind me, either DM or in Discord, or in my Discord channel, something like that. That would be wonderful. It does take a while to get used to midnight, yes. But I like it. I like being able to do stuff as a ghost, in particular. The new features of that game hurt me greatly, make me jump a little bit more, but I enjoyed it. Alright, so, Mr. MacArthur, I will murder you. Where was the other doodad? We are going to monorail, right? Transport hub. Let me know when you want to play again, Midnight. I will try to make time. There we go. So we're going to Tombaugh. Tombaugh.
What was that speech all about? MacArthur can't decide this on his own now, can he?
Look, we don't call the shots here, okay? Now help me out with this stuff.
Put that down, Frank. Don't you know what helium is for? Don't you think it's strange it's here instead of next to the reactor it's supposed to power?
Of course I do. It's just
Just what? Should we accept everything they say? Do you even realize what the consequences are if we leave while the MPT is offline?
What choice do we have? What do we really have to go back to? Floods, dust storms, blazing heat? I'm done. The Council's giving us a second chance, and I'm not wasting it. Now I'm done talking. Just give me a hand.
Those are two very different mentalities, and it really kind of speaks to humanity as a whole. There is the type that says, I don't want to go back to a dying planet. And then there is the type that says, we should help the dying planet. Those are two very different opposing mentalities that play themselves out many, many times throughout all of humanity. And it's kind of painful. It really, truly is. We're going through it right now in U.S. politics. We've gone through it countless times in the past. It's really painful to be on one side of that fence and not understand the other side of that fence. But it's definitely a fence. There is definitely a hard barrier between those two mentalities. Alright, anything else in here? I have clearly missed a few things. We've missed this one. Might or might not miss this one. We missed this one. Missed this one. I feel like these we're not actually getting. Like it's not telling me about getting these ones. Huh? Oh, those elevators. It's just a big old circle room. There's 2 up passages, 2 down passages. It's the same room. Just elevator. So no, I didn't technically go down them, but I didn't feel like I needed to go down them. Alright, so we're gonna go. You think I will like the reminder? Alright, I hope so. Achievement unlocked. Remember me. Go.
This is Sarah Baker, lead engineer at Pearson Space Station. I was sent to investigate the blackout together with station mechanic Rolf Robertson. I was attacked by an AZ unit and lost consciousness. The reasons for this attack remain unclear. It seems my expedition partner has left, and I am unable to contact Pearson Space Station or any of the other facilities. I'm going to cross the frontier now, passing Copernicus Outpost 1, to get to Tombow and try to figure out what caused the MPT failure. Whoever finds this, please try to contact me. Alex, end recording.
I'm coming for you, Sarah. If you're still alive, I'm coming for you. I think we're like 5 years after... We're 5 years after the blackout, yes. But I don't know when Sarah was sent down, so I don't know how far behind her we are. Gain access to the monorail terminal. Frank has the code. Alright, now who's Frank? Where's Frank? Ah, Space Tech Magazine. Helium on the Moon. Essentially, essential to humanity's survival on Earth. Portrait of a Pioneer. Science and Sacrifices. In this summer edition, we sat down with pioneering architect and Lunar Council member Dr. Isaac Johansson to highlight the many obstacles and triumphs of developing the MPT. Damn it, Frank. Why you gotta run away with the code like that? Oh,
All Copernicus 1 colonists, this is an evacuation. The reactor at Tombow has suffered a critical malfunction. We're here to evacuate you to Copernicus Moon Hub.
Whoa, calm down. Who sent you?
We're here on official orders of the Lunar Council.
The Lunar Council? Frank, do you see anything strange happening across the MPT network?
I've got nothing out of the ordinary. Tombow seems fine to me.
Perhaps you could explain a bit more first.
This is for your own safety. The situation will be explained by the Council when all colonists arrive at Moon Hub.
So, MacArthur calls the shots now, huh?
We don't have time for this. Just take them.
What? Get your hands off me!
Evacuation crew to MacArthur. We're progressing to stage 2. Outpost crew and the package are on their way to Moon Hub. We didn't receive any word from the others at Reinhold, though.
Good work, Evac. Wait for them to pass Outpost 1. Contact me again when the second evacuation crew arrives. Over and out.
They took Frank. Frank has the code. I can't deal with this. I don't know how to go about finding a dude who was taken by a bunch of Gestapos. I ain't got time for this. Frank. Frank Wilson. He's got the code. Okay, friendly. So,
This is Pearson Station engineer Sarah Baker again. I traveled to this outpost from Moon Hub, where I was sent to investigate the blackout together with my expedition partner. Moon Hub was completely deserted when we arrived, and we were unable to bring the MPT back online. We got separated and lost contact. I'm traveling towards Tombow alone to continue my investigation. The only lead I have is that something has happened at the reactor facility. The entrance to the monorail station here is blocked, so I'll have to find another way to cross the landscape. It's worth a shot.
Oh, and you're right. Yeah, the Psycho Ace didn't kill her. I totally forgot we had thought we discovered her fate. So she is not dead. She's still ahead of us. She's still trying to fix the problems. Clearly, she didn't fix the problems, or we wouldn't be here right now. But still, I applaud her trying. I would love to find out where Sarah went. I would love to, meet up with her, have a chat, discuss our adventures, compare notes. Let's scan a tire. Broken tire. Although she was trained to be a software engineer rather than a hardware mechanic, Sarah has found another way to cross the landscape after changing an abandoned lunar rover's broken tire. However, given the rover's limited range, it's unclear how one could take her to the Tombow facility. I see. Lunar Explorer Maintenance Manual. Inside this manual, changing tires, attaching and detaching your ace, exchanging batteries, fault finding, and more. Alright, so... we have stairs. Okay. Let's see if we can do this. Alright, so I can't move it any closer. Is this enough? It's enough. Good. I was hoping we'd have more ace excursions, because they have not leaned on this free-floating ace mechanic very far. So I'm curious where we're going to take it. Okay, so this way. Alright, so we've got an out. 1881. Hi, Edgar. Okay, I won't actually be able to read the whole thing, so never mind. We'll read that later, if I can. I cannot enter a code by bashing my face into it. Got it. Alright, so we're here. Alright. I don't know exactly why I would be here. I mean, I guess I could go back down and meet up with myself. Die. 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 Alright, fine. Good job, little dude. Alright, so let's go back up. Oh, I think I left my flashlight on the ace unit. I did not. It was just my own flashlight. Alright, so now come back here. That's Frank's actual code for his door. Hi, Edgar. Everything all right over at Reinhold? You asked me to let you know when MacArthur and Johansson would travel down to Tombow again. They just passed the station and should be at Tombow soon. Hope this helps whatever it is you're trying to do. Frank. Frank, that's good. Very good. There's a pattern, and I'm close to bringing it to light. I just need some final answers. Thanks. Okay, Edgar. Good luck. Frank, it's happening. I knew it. 3 monorail trains left Tombo. One's headed to Huygens, the other 2 are headed for Moon Hub. The first Moon Hub train should arrive at your station soon enough, but the second won't get there. But the second won't until it gets some answers. This is the key, Frank. The key to understanding what the Council's been planning for so long. I'm close. Pardon my French, but it's so fucking cold outside because winter sucks. And climate change is getting suckier. Alright, so maybe that way? Alloway Systems and Engineering, Ace Robot. Nice. Yeah, those are crappy temperatures. Those are indeed crappy temperatures. Temperatures here are okay, because we just recently went through a cold snap. I don't know what we're at in C, but it's only like, what, -5 C? Something like that. It's not horrible. Last night it got to -42. Oh God. Oh God. That's awful. Yeah, -5 C. It's been fine. I mean, last week was down to, you know what, -15, 20, something like that. It was not great. I'm terrible at C conversions, by the way, so I'm purely guessing. But still. So let's try this here. See if you used his code the same. He did. Well, Frank, you're awful at passwords. Perform maintenance check. Manual maintenance check. Unlock maintenance. Gimme. Alright. Helium. Stockpile of helium-3. Powerful and abundantly present on the moon, helium-3 was considered to be the key to solving humanity's energy crisis. As it is both harvested and processed on the Tombo facility grounds, moving this resource away from the Tombo reactor is rarely allowed by the Lunar Council. Alright, fair enough. So, okay. Fair sacks. Materials and equipment. Oh, hi.
Evacuation crew to MacArthur. Helium package and Copernicus Outpost 1 personnel have arrived in Moon Hub, sir. Evac crew 2 is still nowhere in sight, though. We've been trying to reach them, but we're getting no response at all. How should we proceed?
Seal the door and make your way to Moon Hub. Fuel needs to be in place before we arrive with the Tombo evacuees.
Sir, the other crew won't make it in time if I do that. They'll miss the launch.
They know what they signed up for. Seal the door, now.
Yes, sir.
Alright. Rude. Alright. Abandonment. So this is the task force. 6 hours before the disposal, or the 6 hours before the blackout. There, forces them to come through. T-minus. When MacArthur's second task force seems to have vanished into thin air, MacArthur gives the first task force new instructions: seal off the outpost to prevent anyone from reaching Tombo MPT reactor facility, and return to Moon Hub to further assist with the outward preparations. Recorded 3 hours before the blackout. So Frank did cause an upset, but it resulted in them stealing out a bunch of people and probably murdering things. You, evac personnel, are a terrible person. Alright, airlock's locked. So I can't go this way? Oh. You can go this way. Alright, so we have a puzzle. We have a puzzle with no information about how to solve said puzzle. So we're going to have to push buttons and find out what happens. Let's see. We've got wires. Several wires. I'm assuming we have to make them blue. Let's see. Oh, this is awful. This is awful. I'll push this button, see what happens. I do want to make him purple. Unfortunately, purple's not an option. So, this is going to be fun. I hate these types of puzzles. I hate them with a passion, because I can never figure them out correctly. Because it's all... this one moves that one and that one, but at different rates, and then this one moves that one and that one at different rates, and it's... I can never do these puzzles correctly. It's usually just random button mashing until something happens. There, I've done it the exact opposite of what I'm supposed to do. Perfect. Love it. Yeah, no, I hate these puzzles so much. Just do the same thing but backwards, except for that requires me remembering what the same thing but backwards is. I did it. 100% on accident. Done. Perfect. I did the thing. Howdy, Bloody Beer Man. How you doing? We're on the moon. And we're trying to bring the moon to Earth. Or something. Torn cables. Monorail traffic between Copernicus Moon Hub and Tombo runs directly through this outpost. MacArthur's questionable orders to sabotage these cables heavily disrupt traffic from one base to the other, making Tombo and the MPT reactor much harder to reach from Moon Hub. I see. Eh, what am I doing with this thing? It's glowy. It's glowy. Oxygen. What am I doing, though? Am I fixing the cables somehow? What do? I have fixed the power. I can't fix the cables. I don't understand. What am I doing exactly? Alright, let's go back inside. Did it? I fixed it, apparently, because I pushed those buttons. I see. I frequently miss the update to the mission log. I don't know why I miss it, but I frequently miss it. It just feels like I did a thing, and then I just missed the update that says the next thing to do. Monorail. 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 We are leaving the station. Please keep your arms and feet inside the monorail at all times. Or is this a monorail?
Tombo track access denied. Communication with closest base operator offline. Consult operator on arrival in Rhino Crater Base.
Okay.
Warning, combo track blocked. Switch tracks to avert fatal collision. Rescue successful.
Jeez. Alright.
Warning, obstruction detected. Switch tracks to avert fatal collision.
Monorail, you've lost your chill. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hold on for dear life. I didn't QuickTime event in time. Let's try that again, shall we? Yeah, monorail completely lost its chill. Also, what kind of monorail has an audio warning to tell you of a fatal collision, but makes you manually change the track to avoid said fatal collision, as if that should be a choice?
Warning, combo track blocked. Switch tracks to avert fatal collision.
I feel like that should be an automatic switch track situation. Stop breaking the moon. No. I apparently must continue breaking the moon. Also, I friggin' hate QuickTime events because I'm usually awful at them. These ones are not bad because they've got plenty of time to correct, but still. True, it doesn't know what I want. Maybe I do want a fatal collision. You know, could be a thing. You've survived your exciting monorail journey, little person. Oh, hey, no oxygen. Right. Oxygen. Reinhold Crater Base. Oxygen. Okay. So tell you what. I need to go to bed. And we still have at least 3 hours left of this game. So that's going to have to be another stream. So this is a perfect time to cut it off. I've enjoyed it greatly. There's a lot of good cinematic stuff in this game. There's nice storytelling, nice world building. There's an absolute dick of a dictator that is our primary antagonist here, that I'm hoping has met an awful fate, but I suspect has not, because the dictators tend to stick around for a little while. But that will be it for me tonight. The one, Friendly Soul, Bloody Beerman, Kinder, Midnight. I think Big D already left. Anyone else who might be lurking out there, I do appreciate you hanging out. I will figure out a good time to continue this, maybe even Monday, so that I don't lose sight of this game. I don't want to not finish it. I definitely want to finish it. Because we still have a second game to do. How many dictators do I know that aren't dicks? 0. None. But yeah. That's it for tonight. Tomorrow's probably no stream. Unless we choose to come back to this. We'll see. And then Monday. Usual stream. That's all I got for tonight. Thank you for coming. I'll see you next time. Bye.